Welcome to this demonstration on how to enter your OHS committee minutes on Workplace NL Connect. To access Connect, open Internet Explorer or Chrome on any desktop or laptop, then visit www.workplacenl.ca. On the main page, select My Workplace NL Online Services, which is located in the top right-hand corner. This will bring you to Workplace NL's Online Services page and the services offered for each. To access Connect, select Employers, and then when the menu options appear underneath, select the Connect option. Here is the Workplace NL Connect webpage. In order to have the ability to enter OHS committee minutes, you must have an account on Connect. Setting up an account takes place within your own organization by your firm administrator. Once they create an account for you, they must provide you with secretary access under OHS Minutes menu. If you have an account, enter your username and password shown by the red circles, then click Login. If you cannot remember your username or password, select the Forgot Your Username or Password options, and a link will be sent to your email to prompt you to confirm your email and create a new password. If you don't receive the email, please ensure that you check your spam or junk mail. When you sign in and are at the welcome screen, menu options will display on the left-hand side. If you do not see OHS, check with your firm administrator and ask them to assign it to your Connect profile. If you have OHS on the left-hand side, click the drop-down arrow and then select Manage Committee Minutes. This Manage OHS Meeting Minutes section allows you to select the worksite for which you want to manage minutes for. If you have multiple OHS committee worksites, each worksite will be displayed on this screen. Choose the worksite you wish to enter OHS minutes for and select Manage Minutes. If you do not see your worksite here, it is because you do not have access to the worksite or the worksite is a WHS worksite. WHS worksites are worksites with 19 or less workers. Workplace NL Connect can only accept minutes for OHS worksites with 20 or more workers. If you have a WHS worksite, please file and store your meeting minutes in your OHS files at your workplace. You will not be able to enter minutes on Workplace NL Connect if you currently have a WHS representative worksite. Once you've selected the OHS committee worksite that you wish to enter minutes for, please select the Record New Meeting Minutes. If you do not see this option, once again, check with your firm administrator to ensure you have secretary access assigned to your profile. If you see a set of minutes listed on this screen and labeled In Progress, it means that they have not been submitted yet. They will have to be reviewed and submitted first before you can begin entering your most recent OHS minutes. Now we're at the Meeting Details tab. This is where the employer information will be pre-populated for you. To begin, enter the total number of employees on your worksite. If you're an employer that operates seasonally, enter the seasonal shutdown date and the expected startup date. Otherwise, enter the date of your current meeting and the date of the next scheduled meeting. Next, scroll down to the committee information section, in which you should see a list of active committee members and whether they are an employer representative or a worker representative. If this is your first time entering minutes through Connect, you'll need to add new members. To add new members, select Add Member. Add the member's name, then select the drop-down arrow to choose if they're an employer or a worker representative. If they receive training in the OHS Committee Representative and Designate Certification course, you can add their certificate training number here and click Save. If you need to update a member's information, for example, a name change or to add a training number at a later date or a change of representation, you can click Edit next to the representative's name to make your changes. Once all members are listed in the committee information, you must select the co-chairs first. Once a co-chair is selected, they will automatically be selected as present. Then, select any other committee members that were in attendance for your meeting. If you had any others attend the meeting that are not regular committee members, you can add them as guests, if any, in the appropriate spot. All committee members should be active. If members are no longer on the committee, change their status from active to inactive. They may appear on your screen, but will not appear on your finalized PDF or printed minutes form once it's been submitted. Click Next to proceed to the OHS activity. Under the OHS Activity tab, please indicate the committee's activity since the last meeting. This includes the number of inspections conducted, any complaints or concerns expressed, any incident reports reviewed, or any number of right to refuse situations. Then from this meeting, you're going to indicate the number of safety and health hazards, as well as the number of outstanding items from the last meeting. If there's no OHS activities to report, you must enter 0. If you've identified any items in this meeting, you'll need to provide a summary of these items in the next section. Click Next. This section is a summary of your OHS committee meeting. Any items identified for follow-up on the previous screen will be recorded here before final submission. If they are new items that are brought to the meeting, select Add New Item and provide a summary for these items. At any time, you can save for later, but do not click the Submit button until your minutes are completed in its entirety and finalized. If you're adding a new item, the following is a description of each of the item details. You must complete this section for each item. The item date is the date that the item or issue has been brought forward to the committee or representative or designate. And then you can record the date that the item or issue was forwarded to the employer. You're going to provide a description of the item or the issue. And if you've made any solutions suggested to correct the item or issue, you'll put that under the recommendation box. When the recommendation or solution was implemented, you will include the date. And if this item or issue has been resolved, you will select yes or no. If you select no, the item will be carried forward to the next meeting minutes. If you select yes, it will appear on these minutes as resolved and disappear by your next meeting. The followed up by section indicates the person responsible for following up with each action to be completed and addressed. Please ensure that you click Save after you've entered all of your information. You will complete this piece for each new item brought forward to the OHS committee. After you've entered the details for each item, you can save for later to review your minutes. If you choose to save for later, your minutes will be listed as in progress. You can choose to delete them or permanently, or click Manage to review and or make any necessary changes. If you are confident there's no further changes to be made, click Submit Minutes to finalize the minutes and to submit to Workplace NL. You will receive a final confirmation notice. Once you click OK on the final confirmation box, your minutes will be sent to Workplace NL. You will receive a message pop-up box on your screen confirming that the OHS minutes have been submitted to Workplace NL. You can click OK and then view the minutes as a PDF document. To do this, on the left-hand side of your screen, under OHS, select View Archived Minutes. Your worksites will appear, so choose which worksite you wish to see the meeting minutes for, then select View Minutes on the right-hand side of that worksite. Any minutes you enter on Connect and submit to Workplace NL will be saved and stored here. Any minutes previously sent to Workplace NL will not be here, just those that you enter on Connect. Now please note that if you do not see your minutes listed here, check to ensure that you've selected the Submit button and not Save. Workplace NL will not have access to your OHS minutes until they've been submitted and listed in the Archive Minutes section. If you happen to select an incorrect worksite, of course you can return to the worksites list by selecting the link up top. To see the minutes in its entirety, choose the meeting date you wish to review and click on the word View. The minutes will open as a PDF minute report form. Employers now have the ability to edit their own minutes. For anyone familiar with Connect, you will notice an edit option on this screen. One of the recent changes implemented on Connect is to provide employers with the ability to edit their last set of minutes submitted. This is for the last minutes submitted only. If you should have to review your PDF and notice an error, you'll have the opportunity to correct it. Once you submit the minutes for your next meeting, you will no longer have the ability to correct any OHS minutes previous. Connect will keep the originals for future reference, with the most recently edited minutes available in the main list under the View Archived Minutes. Here's what the PDF form will look like, and as you can see, it mocks the minute form that you're used to completing by hand. This would be the second page, or the back of your minute report form, which is the summary of your meeting where you entered your items and issues. Just a reminder, there's detailed resources available to you directly on the Connect login screen. They can be found under the Help column before you log in under Useful Tools. When you click Useful Tools, it'll bring you to this section. There will be a user guide to assist you to use Connect and another for entering your OHS minutes on Connect. This minute reporting guide will walk you through entering minutes online, step by step, just as I've done with you today. Thank you for watching this demonstration on how to enter your OHS minutes on Workplace NL Connect.